And welcome back, everybody, to the Mountain Joe LPL Pro PUBG tournament. We've just had our fifth and final game, and we are ready to get into it. We've got an interview here with Jeff from Alki. So welcome, Jeff, off the back of a 10-kill win. How are you doing?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we're good.
Awesome, sweet. I wasn't looking for. No, honestly, like we've had an absolutely awesome night tonight. We came in tonight with like 30 points or something, and to put 2 wins away and like 4 out of 5 really decent games, we're like super stoked. So yeah, all in all, an awesome feeling.
Yeah, it's been really good to see. I've been noticing you guys seem to be working a lot more cohesive as a team. Is that something you've been actively trying to improve on over the past few weeks?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, like, yeah, the first 3 weeks definitely felt like we just weren't gelling as a team. Like, we were getting ourselves in really good spots, but the second it got into any kind of engagement, we kind of just fell apart and sort of did a lot of individual stuff and weren't really working as a team. But no, tonight we definitely sort of changed it all around.
Yeah, I mean, 16-kill win, 10-kill win, right, on different maps as well.
Yeah.
It really is a strong performance. Is there either map that you particularly prefer, or is it just you take each game as they come?
Well, it's actually kind of interesting because the last 3 weeks we've been dropping drop spots that we're not familiar with. We'd swap with 36 Cartel, but yeah, for this week we're back dropping our normal drops, so we kind of felt a little bit more familiar with it. And yeah, probably Miramar. We're definitely more comfortable with Miramar at the moment, but I mean, for us to pull out an Erangel win as well, which is just awesome.
Yeah, it's been really nice to see that kind of balance between passive and aggressive players, because quite often you'll see teams fall into a rut of either being too passive or too aggressive. But especially on like that Miramar win where you were on top of the hill, it was really good seeing you guys spread out, try and get some kills. But then once the circle closed in and the team started getting a little bit too close, you turtled up, you went back into the compound, you just played it perfectly.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, we knew Fury was going to be a massive threat on our east. We tried to play as aggressive as possible out on that ridge to try and prevent them from taking all the way ground too early. But once we realized the compound was pretty much going to be fed till the end of the game, we just sort of turtled for a bit and held off a push from Hoth Tauntauns, and yeah, then we were able to aggress back out on Fury and yeah, win the game.
I mean, it was that was a very entertaining game. I enjoyed that one. That end game circle, just 3D chess that everyone was playing, was absolutely incredible. I want to quickly just ask you then, more so because I'm curious than anything, who is it that's making the calls? Who's the IGL that's saying, okay, this is when we need to turtle, this is when we flex back out, and all of that good stuff?
Oh, that's myself. But the guys are doing
okay.
A great help with me, so just providing as much information as they can. But yeah, it's me making the final calls.
Yeah, well,
Beautiful.
you've been playing incredibly well, mate.
Appreciate it, man.
Do you have anything to say to the Alki fans before we send you away?
Well, it's actually our last split playing under the Alki banner. There's been a couple of leaks over the last week, but we are disbanding at the end of the split. But yeah, no, I really appreciate everything that Alki's done for us over the last couple of months. We've been playing under them, and yeah, just hope they're proud of our performance this week, and yeah, coming into the final week of LPL next week.
Well, you've certainly made everybody proud this week with those 2 wins. Thank you very much, Jeff, for joining us on for the interview. Certainly nice to get that nice little bit of insight. From Jeff to Jordan, come on back to us. How are you feeling about that final game, and of course about Alki's little interview there?
Thank you, Ruin. Of course, a thank you to Vodafone New Zealand for making that interview with Jeff happen. It was unfortunate to hear that Alki are disbanding, but they've had a strong showing when they've been performing in our splits. So let's see what the leaderboard is doing currently. Linksy, do you want to run us through that top 8 currently?
Yeah, well, as we were expecting, Bliss with that last game getting those few kills has just nudged them ahead of 36 Cartel, but it's really, really close. Fury nipping at the heels as well, and then there's definitely quite a gap between 3rd and 4th, 64 points, but 4th to 10th, even 4th to 11th, 4th to 12th, it's very, very close, and we could really see anyone take the money next week.